We made some major portfolio updates today. We cut what I consider some of the losers, and we added more shares of the positions I consider winners. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video, we're going to talk about all the shopping that we did today. But if you're new to the channel, this is an income generating account where we sell cash secured puts, we sell covered calls, we do credit spreads, and we collect dividends in order to generate that consistent weekly income. But if you haven't already, help me out, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment down below if you made any new positions, added any to your portfolio this week, because I'm going to tell you about all the things I did today, and it was quite a bit. But before we get into that, let's go right to our trade history. As I do with every video, I just want to show the option income we collected this week. I'm just going to scroll through it quickly because I've already talked about it in Monday and Tuesday's videos. But when you sell a cash secured put, you're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price. And when you sell a covered call, you're agreeing to sell a stock for a predetermined price. In either scenario, you get paid a nice credit. And I believe it's the easiest and most effective way to start growing an account. And then on top of that, it's the best way to scale large accounts. But always remember, guys, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say or do should be taken as financial advice. I'm just a guy on YouTube, and I hope you're enjoying my journey. And let's take a look at our dividends. We collected our $250 from TSYY and COYY this week. We have $26 going to hit the account from ULTY tomorrow, and we have a few other dividends that will hit as well. Their ex-dividend was today, but we did sell those, but not till after hours, so we should still get those dividends tomorrow. But yeah, just take a look at those monthly payers that'll hit at the end of the month. PDI, ORC, I want to get it to where our monthly payers cover our entire living expenses, and we're getting closer and closer every day. So let's go take a look at some of these purchases. But before I do that, I want to give a shout out to the group who I made all the purchases with. But before I go any farther in the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the beautiful and wonderful Premium Generals. It's an exclusive group where I post private content for $10, such as educational videos on how to sell cash secured puts, how to sell covered calls, how to do credit spreads, debit spreads, the strangle method, and so many other educational videos. On top of that, I also do private portfolio updates. Any trade I make when I'm making it, the Premium Generals know right away. On top of that, I post videos in there roughly 4 to 6 times a week. So I think there's over 100 videos in there already. Tons of great videos to come check out. It's $10. And then last but not least, you get to be in every single video. So if you want to see your name, your beautiful face here in every one of my videos, go ahead, join the group. We'd love to have you. You might learn something. And with that being said, let's jump back to the video. Okay, we're back here in our trade history, and you can just see all these purchases, but I actually want to talk about the sells. So, scroll down here, YBIT, MSTY, and CONY, Yield Max Funds. And to be honest, they might have yielded me to the max, but I lost on all three of them. The dividend payouts were not keeping up with the NAV erosion for any of those three. And in today's Premium General video that I posted earlier, I sold the shares, and I am taking that cash and putting it out there and using it for better, more stable positions. I put a little bit into another weekly payer, but for the most part into my more stable positions. So, you know, that's like $2,700 worth of cash that I can deploy, and I pretty much did deploy most of it. Let's take a look as we get past all of our options here. We will get down into what we purchased today. So first thing, PDI, my favorite monthly payer. I want to get up to 1,000 shares. I purchased, a ton of shares today. I was at 887 shares, Before I made that sale, now I'm up to 970. So that's about 90 shares I purchased today. I only have 30 more shares I need to get to my 1,000 share goal total, which I want to get there by the end of March. After today's purchase, I feel like I should have no problem getting there now. The next purchase we made in the Cornerstone funds, CLM and CRF. For CRF, we did purchase, let's see here, 5, 10, 15. We purchased 15 shares today, bringing me up to 1,770 shares. That's amazing. And then CLM, we purchased, I know we didn't purchase as many. We just purchased 5 of those today, and we're up to 1,680 shares. I want to get each of those to 3,000 apiece. YBIT, I still have a third of a share, but you can't sell fractional shares after hours. So tomorrow, when the market opens, I will sell that. And then T-SPY. I started the month with 100. I'm up to 130. I picked up, how many did I pick up today on that sale? I picked up 8 total shares today, bringing me up to 130. That's amazing. I want to get this to, I think, 200. I think that's probably going to be my starting goal. Again, this is one that I've never owned in a previous portfolio or anywhere else. So it's all new for me on this one. And then TDAC. I started the day with 10. I now have 20. I probably just want to get this to 50. T-SPY and TDAC are 2 that I have never owned before. TDAC has paid dividends in a shorter time frame than T-SPY, less dividend payout. So I'm going to be cautious with the entry. Get up to 50 shares. That'll give me a couple of bucks each week or each month, but don't want to overextend past that. And then the last thing I did is I did add to my ultra yielders. So I've talked about them in every video. COYY and TSYY are my ultra yielders. Yes, the NAV is eroding, but their payouts are high enough that it is offsetting and meeting them. So TSYY, I bought 100 shares. Gives me 1,100. Average cost is $7.05. And COYY, I have 565 shares, average cost of $10.58 because I purchased, I know I didn't purchase 100, I purchased 65 shares today of COYY. So all in all, I like the moves on dropping those Yield Max funds, adding more to my monthly payers, help me get my goal of covering my entire living expenses with the monthly dividend payers, and also just help a little bit with the erosion. I mean, those shares, they just never stop going down. I looked at the S&P. It was a green day today, yet our account is red, and it wasn't any of the monthly payers. So I need to, sometimes you just got to cut, make moves. That's okay. Take losses, which we did on them. I'll be honest, I don't know how much, if the losses we actually said there were what we took, because I did have options open on them, and I did roll positions a few times, so I don't know how accurate that is, but nonetheless, I feel good being out of them. It's going to reduce my weekly income a little bit, but my monthly overall income is going to increase from this change, and that's okay. The goal is to generate monthly income, not really focus anymore. At the start of this channel, I was really focused on generating consistent weekly income. As it's gotten to a little bit bigger account, we're still small, but big enough to where we can add monthly payers in there. I want to transition into that being the primary focus of income generation. So we're getting there. And but with that said, guys, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And the week is almost over. It's almost Friday. So let's one more trading day, and then let's enjoy our weekend. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one.